This week, when Saints go marching. Photograph 51 isn't much to look at if you're not sure what to look for, but to the trained eye, this was the key to understanding DNA. Nearly 70 years later, students in Dr. George Hassel's physics lab simulated the scientific breakthrough.
We were using lasers and a spring to look at how it looked at a faraway object, and it was supposed to model DNA in the human body.
In 1952, 31-year-old English chemist Rosalind Franklin made the X-ray diffraction image known as Photo 51. A year later, others used the picture to discover the DNA double helix, which led to a Nobel Prize. As for Franklin, the unsung hero of DNA, died at 37 of ovarian cancer. Today, Siena students remember the scientist by replicating her quantum leap.
It was really fun. We had a smoke machine looking at the lasers showing the diffraction patterns on the whiteboard.
The students shined light from a laser pointer through a small pen spring to measure its properties. DNA molecules are smaller, and Franklin used X-rays instead of visible laser light. Still, for a class of mainly biology majors, it's the illuminated intersection between physics and the genetic code of all known organisms.
We see it in our notes, in our textbooks, but it's cool to actually do the experiment yourself so you can get a better understanding of how diffraction works.
This winter, Jack Wellington is producing radio stories both for a grade and for a Capital Region audience. A handful of sports communication students, as well as Father Tito, are highlighting the Siena spirit in a pregame segment called the Franciscan Focus, which airs during the men's basketball radio broadcast on Talk 1300.
That's pretty cool. It gives a chance to actually have a platform somewhere. It actually gives us the chance to put it out there somewhere, and it really means a lot to us.
Wellington and his classmates are producing, editing, and voicing the stories, while also generating halftime segments and working multiple production positions for the televised broadcast of men's and women's basketball games. And finally, this Bernie can't fetch, but he has mastered the stay command. A 6-foot, 180-pound statue of Bernie atop a 180-pound base now permanently greets all Saints fans near the renovated Arc entrance. The statue was built in Minnesota and installed by the Siena Carpenters. Bernie will always be down for a photo op, particularly when visitors return to campus. But until then, masks on. Until next time, when Saints go marching.